Namaskar. I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session. You are watching us on PM eVidya channel number 3 and also on our YouTube channel NCERT Official. This session is meant for our young learners of class 3 and the subject that we have taken up today is English. Under this subject, we are going to study chapter number 11 of your textbook titled Chanda Mama Counts a Star. Well, isn't it an interesting title? Well, the story is equally interesting too, and we will share the details with you in a while. But before that, let me apprise you all that you can also participate in the session with your questions, suggestions and feedback. You can call us, message us and email us. So please take down our phone number, which is 8800440559. You can also write an email to us, and email ID is dth.class3@cit.nic.in. And since you are watching us live on our YouTube handle NCERT Official, you can go to the comments section, put in your questions there and get in touch with us instantly. Now, who's there with us to tell us about this unique story of Chanda Mama who's counting the stars? But why? I don't know. So let me just ask her. And before that, let me just introduce her to all of you. We are joined by Mrs. Geeta Mudgal. Ma'am, namaskar and welcome to the session.
Namaskar, ma'am. Namaskar, bachcho.
Well, ma'am is primary teacher from KV Masjid Mot, New Delhi. And ma'am, the topic or the title is quite unique and interesting. Yes, Chanda Mama Counts a Star. Now, I have two questions because I'm so curious to know why are we calling Chanda Mama? Why not Chanda Dada, Chacha, Nana or anything else for that matter? And why is Chanda Mama counting the stars?
A few stories are here for this. Okay. Actually, one is the mythological story. When the time of Samudra Manthan, Sur and Asur, they are fighting for Amrit.
Yes.
Okay, they start stirring the ocean.
Yes.
And some 14 things have been come out of it.
Okay.
Goddess Lakshmi, which is our mother, called mother, goddess mother. And moon is one of them. So their birthplace or the origin is the same. That's why they are called sibling.
Okay, Goddess Lakshmi and Moon.
Moon, yes. Right. So, Goddess Lakshmi is our mother and Narayan is father of all generation on the earth. And Moon as the brother of Goddess Lakshmi, that's why we people call it him as Chanda Mama.
Okay, all right. And what are the other stories?
Other story is as earth has only one natural satellite, Moon. As brother protect its sister, his sister, it is realized that always moon protect earth. That's why moon is called Mama.
Oh, so Dharti is mother earth, and that's why Chanda is Mama.
Mama, yes.
Okay, great.
So, and the other thing is here, because if we connect a relation to something, will become very near to us.
Yes.
Through this story, children are very near to the celestial events, celestial objects. Moon is on the sky, we are on the earth. So, to make this relation, Mama is used here.
All right, that's a lovely interpretation of the word Mama, and there are some mythological reasons as well.
Yes.
Now, ma'am, why is Chanda Mama counting the stars here?
Okay, and Chanda Mama, as children also think everything it's themselves that they are, if we are kids, then other people also think same as the kids think. So they consider Chanda is also thinking the same thing, and Chanda Mama is also doing the same thing. All the time children used to do activities, used to do work. They are indulging themselves in all type of works. So as happened with Chanda Mama in this story, he comes in the night, and at night he saw the stars and started counting that stars. This is the story.
So we have this beautiful, story, and I'm sure you have this very amazing PPT as well.
Yes.
So let's run through the PPT and, share the story as well.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you've got some props as well.
Yes, ma'am. But before starting the story, here are the different phases of moon.
Okay.
If you have seen the sky, in all the 15 days, moon has different phases.
Yes,
this is
moon
the
changes
full
shape.
moon.
Sometimes it's full, sometimes
full.
half.
Yes, crescent moon, and no moon is also there.
When
full
we
moon,
cannot see moon.
Yes, full moon night is called Purnima, and many festivals are also related with this full moon night. And when there is no moon, and can you find the name of any night that is celebrated when no moon is there?
I think Diwali.
Diwali, yes.
Yeah, because when there is a new moon, we call it Amavasya, and Diwali is celebrated on the night of Amavasya.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So before starting, this introduction is also essential because in this story, the first line started with this.
And you know what? Right after Diwali, we celebrate another big festival, and that is Gurpurab,
Yes,
which we celebrate on full moon. That is
Full moon,
Purnima.
yes. And children, you have to find out what are the other different festival you or the family member in your house celebrate during which is related with the position or the shape of moon.
Oh, lovely. Please do email us in your
Yes.
culture. What are the festivals that you are celebrating basis on different phases of moon?
I want to give you a hint.
Okay.
Your mother, related to your mother and father's relation.
Oh, there is a festival.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a big hint. Even I don't
Yeah.
know, but I will
Okay.
ask for the answer later.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's start the story. So two characters are there, Chanda Mama and Star as well as the sun.
Okay.
So Chanda Mama start counting the stars. Chanda Mama at times round and as a circle and at times different, as we have seen in the picture that there are many shapes of Chanda Mama. Okay. So once he started counting the stars, 1, 2, 3, 10, 21, 45, 99, 100, 311. He started yawning. Yawning,
Why?
he become tired of counting. As children, if they doing so much work, they also yawn
They
or
get
tired of.
Yes.
So same thing happened with Chanda Mama. He counted and counted, but he fed up with tired and fall asleep.
Okay.
At the time, so night was over now and sun peeped out from behind the cloud. It was morning.
Okay.
Chanda Mama woke up in the evening. He began to count again. But what happened? He had forgotten from where he had to start.
Oh my goodness. Then he had to start from the scratch.
Yes, by the time he remembered, the night was over again. However, he continued to count the star night and night after night. Often he would forget the count. He was very disturbed with this. So one night he was counting the stars and he was become very upset.
Okay.
He began to cry. What is this? I am never able to complete my counting. On seeing the tears, the sun smiled. Don't worry. Why do you cry? I can tell you how many stars there are in the sky. Chanda says, really? How many? Chanda Mama was surprised. The sun said, yes, I know. He replied joyfully, as the number of lovely children is there as the number of stars in the sky.
Wow.
So now Chanda Mama was happy. Now the moon came out every night and he looked at the children and stars. He would look at the children and would smile happily. Now he get the answer, as many childs are there, smiling face of the children are there, as many stars are there in the sky.
Lovely.
So this is the story.
So now even we can count how many stars are there. So number of smiling faces, happy faces of children that you're seeing around, just think that they are equal to the number of stars we have in the sky. So easy.
Yes.
Just make children happy and you can get your counting.
So what is the lesson do we learn from this story, children?
What?
Actually, sun helped moon. So what we have in lesson here, that we should always help our friend. And sun always help moon. Why? Because moon has its lights and always sun gives lights. That's why we can find a bright moon in the sky.
Oh, so you mean to say that moon has no light of its own. It's the light given by the sun,
Sun.
because of which it's
Yes.
shining in the night.
So we learn that we should always help if there is someone in the problem.
Yeah.
And one more thing we learn,
Okay.
if there is a problem, then there is a solution.
Oh yes, so you must never give up.
Never
you must
give up.
always try and ask for help. If you're finding any problem in the classroom, do go to your teacher and ask for help. There
Yes,
will
ma'am.
always be a solution to it.
Yes.
Okay. So ma'am, what next we have in this beautiful story?
So we have done the story. So children, let's check what are the difficult words of this story.
Okay. And you are sharing the meanings with us, but also you are supposed to frame the sentences of these words and email the same to us right away. You can also message us. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, children. So first word is round. Round means a shape like a circle or a ball. Count. Chanda Mama is counting the star, na?
Yes.
To find the total number of something is called count. Tears. When Chanda Mama is crying and tears come out of his eyes, drop of liquid from the eyes are called tears.
Well, that our children very well understand.
Yes.
Because they generally cry when
Cry.
the demands are not met.
Yawn. When you're tired, you open your mouth wide and yawn.
Yes.
Peep. Look quickly from side of something.
Okay.
It is called peeping.
Peeping. Okay.
Upset, unhappy or worried. Joyfully means happily. Surprised, feeling amazed. Visible, that can be seen. Remembered, brought back to one's mind,
Like memories.
like memory.
Okay.
So these are the words and their meaning. So children, your work, as ma'am has said, that you have to write down the sentences and mail to us, so that
Yes.
you can find how many of you are able to write the sentences.
Oh yes. So, and
Okay.
you know, by learning the word meanings, you can also enjoy the story when you will read it on your own.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So
what next?
let's check how you understand the story.
Okay. So you're going to quiz me now.
Yes.
All right. I'm ready.
So here's the question. Ma'am, please read the question.
Okay. Does the moon look the same every night? Okay. So answer would be no, because you've already told me that moon has different shapes and it keeps on changing its shape every day.
Every
And
day.
on 15 days we get a full moon, and on another 15 day we get a new moon.
New moon.
All
So
right.
let's check the answer, whether Harpreet has given the right answer or not.
Yay.
Yes.
Okay.
So moon doesn't look the same every night, as mentioned in the story. Next question, ma'am.
Okay.
What did
What did Chanda Mama try to count? Okay, so answer is very simple. Chanda Mama is counting the stars.
correct?
Okay. Let's check the answer.
Yes,
Okay.
right answer. I have a very brilliant student. with
Thank
me.
you so much, because I have been very attentive and I know all our students have been equally attentive. So it's not just me answering, ma'am, but you also have to send us the answers quickly on our YouTube handle.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's read the third question. I will read it. Why did Chanda Mama fall asleep? I think because he got tired counting the stars and he was forgetting the counting every night. That's why he got bored and probably tired and fell asleep.
Yes. Check.
Okay.
Chandama got tired while counting, so he fell asleep.
Yay! I got another one right. Okay. Who helped Chanda Mama? Okay, so sun helped Chanda Mama.
Yes,
But
every
you know,
time.
I have a question, ma'am. So, like as you said, Chanda is called Mama. Do we have any such title for sun as well?
Yes, you can make with the relation with the children. You can say Chacha or
Oh, and you know, sometimes even I have heard they call it Suraj Dada.
Dada also.
Why
Yes.
Dada? Because probably it is bigger than the moon.
It is bigger than the moon.
Head of the family.
Head of the family.
Okay.
Head of the solar system are all the planets revolve around the sun.
Oh,
That's
is
why it's called Dada.
Dada. Okay. So, ma'am, do I have another question?
Yes, ma'am. So, children, here are the question for you,
Okay.
and you have to write down the answer in the chat box. First of all, leave the first question, ma'am. I am reading second question.
Okay.
Chanda Mama was not able to count the star. What things can you not count? I am reminding a story behind
Okay.
related with this.
All right.
Akbar Birbal story. Once upon a time, Akbar and Birbal, they are on their roof and they are looking at the sky. So instantly Akbar asked, Birbal, can you tell me how many stars are there?
Oh.
Birbal find out that it is a witty question. He want to check my intelligence.
Okay.
So he said, he think for a few seconds and answers, yes, Highness, as many hairs I have in my head,
Wow,
on my
lovely.
head, then as the star are there on the sky.
Tricky answer to a tricky question. Now this reminds me of another Akbar Birbal anecdote, and I would like to share here very quickly. So once Akbar asked Birbal, how many crows are there in the city?
Yes.
And Akbar was really surprised, how would I know? But he said, he still gave a number, a particular number.
Yes.
And Akbar said, what if we find more than this number? Then he said that probably their guests have been visiting them. And what if they're less than this number? He said that probably they have gone to visit their guests. So I mean, this is such beautiful stories, and it also shows that you have to be little clever at times, you know, to give answers to tricky questions.
So I know you children are also very witty, very intelligent.
Yes.
So quickly give us the answer. What are the other things that you cannot count? There are too many to count.
Yes.
Okay. Next question is, the moon is visible during night. What can you see in the night sky?
So something has happened recently also.
Yes, ma'am.
Which you would like to share with us, and that will be a bigger hint for the students. Yes.
If you have heard the news nowadays, there is a celestial event in the sky.
That has happened.
And there is the, you can say, planet parade.
Planet parade. I mean, quite interesting. Wow.
Yes.
Look at the picture.
And it is on its peak from 21st January to 29th January. You can easily see if you watch in the sky.
Yes, I spotted some of the brightest objects in the sky.
And
what were these?
These 6 planets are aligned here on the sky. These are Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus.
Lovely. So did you witness planet parade? Well, I did witness some of them. Even last night I could see this beautiful bright object in the sky. I didn't know which planet it was, but yes, as you said, parade is going on.
Parade is going on. You can see it in the other area of the world. It can be seen throughout in February, March, but in our area it is from 21st January to 29th that we can easily
spotted. And there is still one more day left, so do make the most of it. But ma'am, what about the first question? Why did you skip the question?
Yes, I skipped the first question, and it is related to with different area.
Okay.
I call the moon Chanda Mama. What do you call him in your language? So ma'am, I want to ask you.
Okay, so we say Chanda, Chandrama, like this.
Chandrama. In some places Shashi. Okay, Shashank, Indu. So your work is that you find out what Chanda Mama is called in your
native language, and you just email, you know, the same to us along with the other questions. And now we have got an interesting activity for all of you. So ma'am, is there any other question that you would like to
ask? Let's first introduce the activity.
All right, okay.
So for this activity, we need some papers.
Okay.
I have chosen the glitter paper.
Some beautiful cutouts are there.
Yes. Yes. This is moon.
Okay.
Some stars are there. And this is sun. Okay. So I have pasted the thread. So
these are the rays of the sun?
These are the rays of the sun.
Okay.
Okay. So children, you can also make your own, you will find out which thing I have created here.
Now that is so beautiful, because glitter paper is really catchy, and you can choose these colors, orange and yellow ma'am has chosen, and wow, this white beautiful moon.
Yes, this is moon. Then I had put this
blue
star here.
Lovely.
So that color can be differentiated. Next is one star here.
Okay.
So children, when you make this, paste it with using the Fevicol and within the guidance of your parent. Okay.
Okay. So you mean to say we can create a beautiful wall hanging?
Wall hanging.
Lovely.
Yes. So this is your wall hanging.
Oh, it looks amazing. I feel like trying it out myself. I mean, I'm definitely going to get this glazed paper or the sparkling paper along with some boards. And ma'am, now we're left with just one more minute. So after this beautiful wall hanging, I think you have another activity for our students.
So here we have an activity. Some children are there in this picture and they are watching to the sky. So they have some conversation with them.
Okay.
So you have to pick the words or the phrases from the helping box. Let's check what the help box has given us. A camera for the picture. So bright and big. Says the full moon looks very beautiful. Let's take a picture.
Okay.
These 4 phrases are there. So here's the conversation of the children. Govin, wow, look. Sephora, the moon looks so big and bright. Sukanya, isn't it? Dhruv, my grandfather. So children, let's check which phrase will come here.
Says the full moon looks very beautiful.
Says the full moon looks very beautiful. Correct.
Wow. And I think, ma'am, now that we do not have enough time, let's keep rest of the questions as homework.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can always go back to the options that ma'am has given in terms of phrases, and you can put the right phrase in the blank box, and do mail us your answers, because ma'am, is going to check them and she's going to give you some marks as well. So are you excited to appear for the test? I'm sure you are. But now we have to disappear from here because the time is almost there for us to bring this session to an end. So thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful story where Chanda Mama is counting the stars, and I'm sure that you have enjoyed the story as much as I did. Now, before I leave, let me share an important announcement for all of you. This is regarding an upcoming competition, All India Children's Educational E-Content Competition. Well, 31st of January 2025 is the last date now. You can get more details from www.cit.ncert.gov.in. This competition is open for all, so do participate, and we wish you all the best. Now, let's take a look at the schedule, what all programs you have been watching and what's all coming ahead. So we are through with the session for class 3 English, and in a short while from now you can watch a session in Urdu, followed by a session of Hindi at 3:30 p.m. 4 to 5 p.m. is the time for our series where we are going to talk about various ET and ICT tools. The topic is right there in front of you, and from 5 to 5:30 we will bring you our session Sahyog, where we will talk about the art of balancing back. Now with this, it's a wrap. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you, and will join you soon. Namaskar.